All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Jordan Darrensburg. I hope everyone has enjoyed their Thursday morning so far. Hopefully the midweek blues are behind you and you can look forward to a really nice weekend on tap here in Central Texas. But we do have a couple of things that we urgently need to address, especially when it comes to tomorrow as well as Friday. So let's go ahead and let's break all of it down for you as we take a look at your forecast for South by Southwest for today. We are looking at highs getting to around 91 here locally, which would be the hottest day of 2025 so far. We are expecting maybe some clouds later on in the day, and we do have some added humidity out ahead of a front, and that is going to limit our fire danger. However, as we head into tomorrow and Saturday, we're going to watch that very, very closely. Your allergy count has maple and alder in the high. We also have mold in the high as well. And trees, especially pine, are in the low. And we did not have cedar showing up on our sensor today. You can find it right here on KVUE Plus if you're watching on KVUE Plus right now, as well as KVUE.com and the KVUE app. Now for tomorrow, we could have gusts getting to around 25 miles an hour with sustained winds at around 10 to 15. And it is possible that some areas in the hill country could have gusts higher than that. So that's why we have areas along I-35, including the immediate Austin metro, as well as Georgetown and San Marcos Bobcat country. You guys are under an extreme fire danger for tomorrow, according to the Texas A&M Forest Service, as well as the hill country. And the hill country is going to have that for tomorrow as well. And I'll talk more about it in a moment. They've added Milam County. The National Weather Service office in Fort Worth has added Milam County to their fire weather watch from noon to 9 tomorrow. And also areas along and west of I-35 are in that fire weather watch for Friday as well, as a result of those strong winds and all of the conditions coming into play. Now, this is why I've issued a weather impact alert day for Saturday as well, because look at these wind speeds. I mean, my goodness, 35 mile an hour gusts, even in the Austin metro, with some isolated spots in the hill country getting gusts of around 40, maybe even 45 miles an hour. So a little shy of severe thunderstorm warning criteria. Now for Saturday, it's just very high fire danger for most of Travis County and the immediate Austin metro. But we do have places like Jarrell and Florence in Williamson County, as well as San Marcos and areas just south of Wimberley in Hayes County, as well as pretty much the entire hill country, again, under extreme fire weather concerns. So that weather impact alert day has been extended through Friday and Saturday as well. And we are going to improve conditions by the time we get to your Sunday fun day, as well as St. Patty's Day on Monday, before we get to the low to mid 80s. But I am also tracking for the middle of next week another potential increase in fire weather concerns. So that is what we're watching from the weather front. What I'm going to go ahead and do is kind of transition here for just a little bit, and we're going to talk about our traffic, because we've had a couple of issues pop up since I last spoke on air a few minutes ago. Now, the issue on South Congress looks like it has cleared. That is good news there. But we've got a couple of issues in North Austin to talk about, including a lane blocked and a shoulder blocked due to a crash on 281 northbound at Highway 183. And there's quite a bit of a slowdown on 183 just past Mopac on the way to 35. But we've also got fire department activity on Great Hills Trail on Rain Creek Parkway. There's also a new crash that has popped up. It's on Rollingwood Drive at Edge Grove Drive. And so it's causing a bit of a slowdown right there on Rollingwood Drive as well. That's close to Lake Austin and that new HEB. There was another crash on the 130 toll northbound at Highway 71. Thankfully, that's cleared. Still a good slowdown there. But we've been tracking this serious crash all morning long. It is on 620. Both ways are blocked from 2222 to 4 Points Drive. So if you are near Lake Travis in that Cedar Park area, you definitely want to find an alternate route this morning. But that crash near Dessaw has also cleared. So There's good news on that front. Some of the crashes from earlier this morning have cleared, but others have popped up. It has been that kind of day on the traffic front. And with that, we're going to throw it right back on over to your forecast, and we're going to focus a little more on that fire danger as well. And I'm going to start with Friday's fire danger. And if you guys have any questions, be sure to let me know here. I'm going to put myself back on and talk about Friday's gusts, which are going to be around 25 miles an hour locally here in the Austin Metro, but it is going to be even gustier in the Hill Country. And Saturday, even gustier winds even here locally. So the Hill Country, we could have wind gusts getting up to around 40, 45 miles an hour. So that's why I've extended the weather impact alert day from just Friday to now Friday and Saturday. So I want to make sure that we don't have any serious issues on Saturday, even though it is going to be cooler. All right. Anyone have any questions right now? Doesn't look like we have any right now. Let's see. It doesn't look like anybody's got any questions. So, we just got an update in our internal messaging system of the crash at 2222 and 620. So I'm going to pull up Max 2 again. And actually, never mind. Hold on. There we go. Max 2 again. And we're going to show that particular accident one more time so that I can read that off to you. It is saying that APD officers are responding to a collision involving multiple cars at the intersection of 620 and FM 2222. Intersection is blocked off in all directions, and it's expected to be blocked off for a few hours, and they will update when roads reopen. So if you're planning on taking 620 or 2222, if you're planning to be in around that area, if your travels involve that particular area, you really need to take an alternate route, because that looks like there's going to be a backup for miles, almost headed back to Lakeline Mall on 620. So you definitely need to be very mindful if you are in that part of Austin near Lake Travis, near Steiner Ranch in the UT golf course this morning. So with that, let's get back to the weather forecast. We are tracking gusts on Friday getting to around 25 miles an hour. And I'm going to put these in boxes so that y'all can see this a little more clearly. Friday, we have gusts getting around 25 miles an hour. But then as we head through Saturday, this is what we're going to really be concerned about, especially later on in the afternoon. Looks like gusts are going to be getting to around 35 miles an hour, maybe even 40 to 45 miles an hour in some places as well. So we're going to really watch that very, very closely for the potential of some very dangerous fire weather conditions. Trey said, looking good. Thank you for this. No problem. My pleasure. Let's see. Anyone else? Doesn't look like anyone else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it there. We do have a meeting in the next 15 minutes where I'm going to discuss that with the rest of the team. And we're going to be discussing coverage of any particular issues for tomorrow, as well as maybe even Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon and evening as well. We're going to break all of that down for you coming up later on Midday. We're going to break down more of this. You can watch Midday on air on KVUE at 11 a.m., but not just on air at KVUE, but on KVUE Plus, right here on KVUE Plus. If you're watching on your Fire Stick, Apple TV, or Roku, thank you so much. And we're also live on Facebook as well and on KVUE.com. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we're going to have the latest on this coming up at 11 a.m. on KVUE News Midday. And one more comment. Lorraine Dutchover says, thank you for the info. My pleasure.